Do you see a lot of potential for small manufacturers to grow in the next few years?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's where we're going to see a lot of growth happening because the really large manufacturers have always had the resources and the development teams to test and figure out and fail if they need to learn what's going to move them forward in terms of productivity. But what we're seeing now is a lot of small to medium-sized businesses now can leverage things like AI and machine learning to make what once was a kind of a dumb collaborative or industrial robot a lot smarter because they're leveraging vision systems or no-code programming that can make them enter the market at a lot lower capital expense than what traditionally they had to before. So now all of a sudden I can integrate a robot for end-of-line packaging or integrate a robot for machine tending that once was a very repetitive, boring task, and now I can automate that and then take that human and have them do a lot more purpose-driven job.
That's really fascinating. I'm sure there's a lot to consider there. One of the things that the keynote speaker, Mr. Wetherington, said that I thought was really interesting, because he worked, with large companies, thousands of people, and then found himself working with a company or representing 40 people.
Yeah.
And he was saying that when it's a smaller group, you can see results right away.
Yeah.
So you know what's working and what's not working. So it seems to me like that will allow small manufacturers to move faster. And I don't know if that's something.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at manufacturers, at least in the U.S., 98.6% of manufacturers in the U.S. qualify as a small to medium-sized business. So the majority of companies here are small. And I think one of those things is a robot can easily impact a repetitive task to make them more productive, especially if you could all of a sudden take a machine that only had 6 hours of utilization and double that, because a robot can now run a lights out operation on a machine tending or CNCing operation. Now all of a sudden a small business can be a lot more productive and see a lot of results because they're able to do double their production without the need for another, hire.